In this video, we will be having a look at the grades 1 to 4 Set B revision questions. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel for more revision like this. Question 1 says, work out the size of each angle in a regular octagon. So there's a formula to work out the sum of angles in a regular polygon. So the sum of angles is equal to n minus 2 multiplied by 180 degrees, where n is the number of sides. So there are 8 sides in an octagon, so we're going to replace n for 8. So that's going to be 8 minus 2 times 180. 8 subtract 2 is 6, and 6 times 180 is equal to 1080. And we've got 8 angles within them. So to find out how much one angle is worth, we're going to do 1080 divided by 8. So 1080 divided by 8, and this is equal to 135 degrees. Question 2 says, write down the value of 7 to the power of 0. Now anything to the power of 0 is always 1, so the answer to this question is just 1. Question 3 says, John buys a monitor for £306 and sells it for £480. Calculate the percentage profit he makes. So the percentage profit is just the percentage change. So the percentage change formula is equal to the price at which it was sold for, so 480, subtract how much he bought it for, which is 306, divided by how much he sold it for, times by 100. So if we put this into the calculator, we've got 480 subtract 306 all over 480 multiplied by 100. And this is equal to 36% to two significant figures. Question 4 says, Will, Ben and Jess share 78 sweets in the ratio of 7 to 2 to 4. Work out the number of sweets each person receives. So we've got Will, Ben and Jess share some sweets in the ratio of 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 2 to 4. 3, 4. Now all of these blocks are worth 78 because there's 78 sweets, and in total that means we've got 7 plus 4, which is 11, plus 2, which is 13. So if we do 78 divided by 13, 78 divided by 13, this is equal to 6. So each block is worth 6 in this diagram. So work out the number of sweets each person receives. So we've got will receive 6 multiplied by 7, which is 42 sweets. Ben is equal to 6 times 2, which is 12 sweets. And then we've got Jess, who receives 6 times 4, which is 24 sweets. Question 5 says, write down the inequality shown on the number line. So the inequality shown on this number line is bound by 2 points, 4 and 7. Let's call the variable that we're considering x. This inequality here is an inclusive inequality, so it's going to have a line underneath the inequality sign, and this sign here is a strict inequality because it's an open circle. So this won't have a line underneath. So the final answer is that x is greater than 4, but less than or equal to 7. Question 6 says, write down 0.59 as a fraction. So to write this as a fraction, we multiply by 100, which gives us 59, and then put it out of 100. So this is 59 over 100. Part B says write 2/8 as a decimal. So 2/8 can be simplified to give us 1 over 4, and a quarter is 0.25. Write 0.87 as a percentage. So to work out what this is as a percentage, we multiply the decimal by 100 to give us 87%. We move the decimal point 2 units to the right to give us 87. So 87%. Question 7 says Sam travels to Austria. The exchange rate is $1, which is equal to €1.14. He changes £906 into euros. Work out how many euros he receives. So we've got £1 is equal to €1.14, and then we've got £906, and we want to work out what this equivalent is. So we've multiplied by 906 on the left, so we're going to multiply by 906 on the right. So 1.14 times 906, and this is equal to €1,032.84. Question 8 says a circle has a radius of 9 centimeters. Work out the area of the circle. So the area of a circle is pi r squared. So we're going to do pi multiplied by 9 squared. 9 squared is 81. So the final answer is 81 pi centimeters squared. Question 9 says a hiking map has a scale of 1 to 50,000. The distance between two camps on the map is 3.8 centimeters. Work out the real distance between the camps in kilometers. So this scale here means 1 centimeter to 50,000 centimeters in real life. So 1 centimeter on the map to 50,000 centimeters in real life. We've got 3.8 centimeters on the map. So we've multiplied this side by 3.8. So we're going to multiply this side here by 3.8. So we're going to do 50,000 multiplied by 3.8. And this gives us 190,000 centimeters. We need the answer in kilometers, so we can convert this into meters. We're going to divide this number here by 100 to convert centimeters to meters. So that means eliminating 2 of the zeros to give us 1,900 meters. And then to convert this into kilometers, we're going to divide this number here by 1,000. So we're going to move the decimal point 3 units to the left. So 1, 2, 3. So the final answer is 1.9 kilometers. Question 10 says find the highest common factor of 72 and 108. So to do this, we need to draw 2 prime factor trees. So we can split 72 off into 12 and 6. We can split 6 off into 3 and 2. We can circle 3 and 2 because they're prime. We can split 12 off into 4 and 3, circle the 3, and then split 4 off into 2 2s. And circle the 2s. Next we're going to have a look at 108. We can split 108 off into 9 times 12. 9 can be split off into 2 3s. 12 can be split off into 4 3, and then circle the 3, and then the 4 can be split off into 2 2s. So 72 is equal to 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 2. And then 108 is equal to 3 times 3 times 2 times 2 times 3. Next I'm going to draw a Venn diagram. And the highest common factor is all of the numbers in the middle multiplied together. So we've got a 3 in both. We've got another 3 in both. We've got a 2 in both. We've got another 2 in both, and that's it. So if we do the highest common factor, this is equal to 3 times 3 times 2 times 2. So 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18, and then 18 times 2 is 36. So the highest common factor of 72 and 108 is 36. So this concludes grades 1 to 4 revision set B. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.